Hey, welcome to Zack's Kickback. We're with my friends Ben.
What's going on?
And we're with Zack as well.
Hey, what's up?
And kick back and relax with Zack.
This is recording 224, but none have been posted yet.
Yeah.
Hopefully, this makes.
We literally just tried to do like a podcast before, and then we tried doing a specific podcast.
And then
I always come in to. Can you call it a studio? Call it a studio. It's like what it has everything a studio has, right?
Well, so, not really.
What's it missing?
Well, I guess call it a
Talent.
studio.
Who?
No.
Talent.
What are you trying to say? I come in this studio every time we do a podcast in the hopes that one gets posted.
The same.
Can this be the one?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I figure it doesn't have to be a long one because we can cut this one right before game time. Then we'll do like a fight companion.
A fight companion.
So yeah, we'll see. I'm
I
hoping
think
this gets posted.
When does the game start, by the way?
8:25.
8:25. I can do timekeeper if you want.
Oh yeah,
I'm just looking at the time.
Yeah, you be timekeeper.
Okay.
I'm going.
There's
to...
like 4 clocks in here actually.
Should I?
We can all do timekeeper.
Okay, so I'm gonna trust you guys because I'm gonna take 2 of these gummies. I'm gonna trust you guys.
How strong are they?
I don't know.
Okay.
You just fucking took one.
What are they?
But I don't know the exact. They're just gummies.
Well, whatever you felt
you
like.
already took one?
Yeah, he took one like 2 hours ago. Like, whatever you felt 2 hours ago, times it by 2, I guess.
Oh, you're right.
I don't know when he first came out when I first came down here and I saw him coming through the room. He looked like drenched, but he wasn't wet. It was the weirdest look I've ever seen in my life.
I think. Are you still having the last one?
Yes.
Is it a good idea to take 2 more now?
Yes.
Wait, you took 2 additional ones?
No, I took. Okay, that's right. Because I got these for free. Essentially.
Yeah, maybe don't take free edibles you just get.
No. So basically, I traded. So I made a scarf.
Bro, it looks like a fucking ash of a cigar.
I want to hear this. So you traded a scarf for weed?
Yes.
What do you make scarves for? What does the scarf look like?
It was the black one I made. Were you there for that?
When I was there,
I didn't know about it.
Put in fucking 8 hours to make a scarf.
I put in around 8 hours to make a scarf.
No, I was not there for that part. No.
And you traded it for 4
gummies.
THC gummies.
It was like, how much do those gummies cost?
No, more than the gummies. I got other stuff with it too.
How much do the gummies cost though?
You
Roughly?
got another scarf.
These probably like
in return.
$10.
$10, and how much the thing?
The scarf?
No, the other things.
The other things.
You said you got other things too.
Yeah, I got like a 100 milligram. Really, like I had it before. It's like a banana bread. It's really fucking good. I got some.
So it's got weed in it.
Yeah, I got some other like caramels, and there was something else I got in that too. But yeah, so like $30-$40 worth of stuff.
Cool.
That's not a bad trade-off for a black scarf.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the fucking picture of the scarf.
Was it like a dark black? Like what? Like
no, you know the light black.
That's a stupid question. Let me rephrase that.
I think it's called gray.
What type of scarf was this? Like one solid black color? My bad. That's what I wanted to say.
It was all black.
That's sick.
One solid black color. My bad.
Yo, you want to fight, dog?
Nah.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I can't speak.
Yeah, Zach. If we were on our phone right now and Zach saw us on our phone, how pissed would you be?
I'm looking for the fucking. Okay,
I actually was able to go on my phone while he was on his phone, so he wouldn't see me.
Okay.
Guy.
I'm sorry, guys.
This guy.
Anyways, it was a black scarf. I got this, and now I'm gonna take them. I don't know how strong they are. Really, I don't really know like the exact like.
Those don't look like cool. Looks sketch.
They're homemade, yeah.
It looks like, you know those Slim Jims?
Yeah, they're like Slim Jims.
What do they taste like?
Slim Jims?
Thick Jims.
Oh god.
The gummies that taste like Slim Jims. That's fucking scary.
Well,
Are they gummies or like suckables?
Suckles?
Like a lifesaver. What are those called?
Like a Halls.
Yeah, what are those called?
Like a pasticodes. I don't know what it's called in English.
I hate this guy with this fucking. Hold on. What's the opposite of a chewable? What's the word?
A chewable?
Yeah, the
I heard a
opposite.
Trouble. I'm like, what the fuck's a Trouble?
A hard candy?
Like Justin Trouble?
Hard candy?
Yeah, hard candy. There you go. It's the opposite of.
Okay,
Did you get one of those gummies, man?
A hard candy. Yeah, but yeah, what'd you say it was called? A suckle?
A Trouble?
I've heard suckle before.
A sucker. No, a sucker.
Oh,
Sucker,
you
I
want to
think
know where I
is like a
heard
lollipop.
suckle from? I think I heard suckle from Pokemon.
Suckle.
Chuckle.
Shuckle.
Oh, you got me,
Shuckle.
You got me mad.
Right, man,
confused.
you're
Shuckle. Yeah, don't fucking play.
I'm fucking confused.
Yeah.
Sir, called is the paste. That's all I'm gonna say on the subject.
So yesterday I was at Tim Hortons. Yesterday I went to Tim Hortons. It's me, Drysdale, and Phil. We're discussing the team members for our flag team. Yes, you are on it, Zach.
Yeah.
And there's one of these older gentlemen. He just comes down. He's sitting next to us. He borrows the chair and then he starts talking to us. He's just being friendly. He's an older guy. You can clearly tell he's older. And then he starts talking to us. He posted Drysdale's phone. He's like, "You got internet on that thing?" Because he's an older guy. And Drysdale's like, "Yeah." He's like, look it up. I look this name up. And he spells a name. And it was like, whatever the name is like, blah, name, I forget the name, local mobster, flees cops, leaves Quebec. Was the headline. And he's like, "That's my son." And we're like, okay, what a weird thing to tell us. Like, you're fucking escape. He's like, I'm like, "What's he on the run for?" He's like, it's for murder, but he didn't do it. I'm like, okay, but what do they think he did? He's like, okay, well, there's this guy, he backstabbed this other guy, and there's this whole story, but essentially he's like, one guy backstabbed another guy, and then this other guy shot him through his window while he was eating supper with his family. I'm like,
in Montreal.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like, so not recently though. It's
Okay.
not recently. I don't even know why he brought this up. I'm like, anyways, well, why is your son? Where did your son come in? He's like, he didn't do it. I'm like, okay, but where did he come in? Like, why is he even accused in the first place? Like, you didn't do it. I'm like, oh, but I understand that, but like, what led them to accuse him? Then he's like, "So you guys been to New York?" See, like, completely changed the subject. Like, all right. So yeah, I used to be sit in the box seats with Jackie Robinson or something like that. Anyway, how old is Jackie Robinson? He's been dead for how long?
I don't know, like 100 years.
Not 100 years.
No, Jackie Robinson's probably been dead for a good 30, I would say.
You can ask Google that.
I'm gonna fact check that. Okay, Google.
Zach, can you speak real quick? I'm see if you can pick up you.
When did Jackie Robinson die?
Yeah, checking at me.
Talking again?
Yeah.
Talk again.
72.
80, 89. Okay, that's 40 years, my bad. Or 50 years.
Yeah, 50.
Yeah.
So anyways, he's like...
Zach, speak louder.
Hello.
You're good.
Okay,
so anyways, he's like, yeah, I used to sit in the box seats at the Yankee Stadium with Jackie Robinson and some other... He named a boxer, but it was wasn't a... It was a big name boxer, but it's not like a household name. Like, I didn't know it. I don't follow boxing, but I like somewhat follow it today. Sorry, go on.
So, at the end of the day, you thought this guy was a liar?
No, cause like he was telling us about his thing, and then he showed us his and this is an old man. This is an old man. You could tell he's old.
You're talking about Tim's on Champlain, correct?
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
And then he shows us his picture of this. He's like, "Look at this," and he was like his I guess his like ID from like early 1900s.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because he's an old man.
Wait, from the early 1900s?
Like okay, 1930.
19 something like that. Yeah.
1910.
Like
Not
no,
1910.
not 1910.
1930, probably 1920.
He's 80 years old, so early. It's
80 years old would be like 1940.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty early. Maybe not early.
It's before
it's almost halfway.
Before half.
Fair enough. Okay. Anyways, 1940 is.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, go on. He's old.
He's old. So he shows us it's cool. It's like because he's coming from Italy and stuff like that. And he keeps talking about like the hate that these fucking mobsters have between each other. And then so I was talking and I was like, this guy's he's fucking sketch. Like, I don't even know why he started talking about mobsters. Anyways, he gets into it and he starts talking about all the things he did when he was growing up and stuff like that, all the places he'd been.
Why do you guys, though, out of everyone? No offense, I'm just...
Why did he talk to us? Because he sat near us. And he completely ignored his other elderly friend.
You know your life has to be mad boring if you're actually admitting to crimes you've done to random kids.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, this guy must have been a pretty big time dealer. He must have been a pretty big time mobster because he had a chain on and a nice watch. It wasn't a big chain.
Was it a thin chain?
It was a thin chain.
Oh, that's the subtlest but the hardest flex.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I thought. I need a nice watch on.
And was he chubbier? Did he have a little bit of a gut, you know what I mean?
A little bit. Yeah, he looked like he would fit perfectly in a mobster movie as the older guy. Anyways,
the accent
then
and all?
what?
Accent and all?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. That's sick.
Anyways,
actually.
then he's like, how old do you think a guy's at? How old do you guys think I am? Phil's like, 74. I'm gonna say 78. Josh was like, 56. He was an old mad. Everybody started laughing, including the old guy. He's like, come on, I appreciate it, but how old do you think? He's like, what do you mean? You're not 56? He's like, no. He's like,
he was dead serious.
He was dead serious. He was about to say, he was like, and we're like, you better not say 40, I'm gonna kick his ass. He's like, 56. And he's like, no, guys, I'm 79, but I appreciate that. Anyways, that was the point of the story.
Oh my god!
Remember the thing you told me about, like, if Dryza got into a car accident, he'd blame the victim. It's like
if I was driving and Zach, you were in the car with me and I got into an accident and you died and I didn't, he's like, well, you got into the car, it's not my fault.
It's not my fault. We're all built different.
Yeah, we're built different, bro. You're both weak.
Drysdale asked me if I could get him a job today, and I felt like I was like, yeah, I can look around.
Mm-hmm. He's a good guy though.
Yeah, he's really so. But
he
was under the impression that he could do my exact job.
But he doesn't understand that you did schooling.
Yeah, so he's like, wait, do you need school for that? I'm like, no, I just decided to do 10 months of school for no fucking reason.
He's okay, so I can see it then.
But then I was like, oh, well, how about this? Like, I can get you a job as like a maintenance person, and you're still making like 18, 19 bucks on the max. You're making $16 on the low, 18, 19 on the max, and you have
on the max.
Yeah, on the max.
Oh yeah, on the max.
You want to fuck off?
You want to fuck?
Do you want to fuck
period?
off?
You want to fuck? Period.
Go on.
And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and like also he gets benefits, right? So like fucking.
It's government.
Yeah, it's a government. Like, if you work hospital and you're just a maintenance dude, you're still working for the government, correct? And I'm like, I can definitely look for that. And he was like, I'm not really into that. But like he just quit his fucking job. Like he's really like, and this is a better pay than his last. And I'm not
significantly.
I'm not trying.
What's that going on?
What were you gonna say?
No, you go on.
I was gonna finish it up by saying, it's not even as. I would say McDonald's is a more stressful job than being a maintenance man at a hospital, because the maintenance man at the hospital
is so fucking low. I did a little bit of that. It's so low. I did it for like a week.
Exactly, and you're making more money than McDonald's. So then I told them, okay, I'll look if I can get you as an assistant for someone like, coffee guy. It sounds like I'm working on a movie set, but I'm actually working, with autistic children. But regardless, the people do need assistance and stuff. So I'm like, I'll get you like maybe a gig as an assistant, maybe a private assistant.
A gig, yeah.
I don't know.
That's dope, man. Okay, cool.
But Jaizo's fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
He's so funny. Would you rather have a broken heart or your heart broken?
Tough question.
Oh, so I was gonna say, it's something with Phil.
Yeah, Phil said. You said Phil said, and then you said continue.
What are you talking about then, though?
We're talking about McDonald's. Talking about.
Okay. Phil said he wants to be a firefighter.
Yeah.
I
thoughts.
Well, I mean,
I don't think he realizes that it's like he's gonna have to put his life on the line for people he doesn't fucking know and don't fucking care about. Like, the building could potentially be very hot. Discomfort. He's gonna have to experience some discomfort.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to go into it, unless it's somebody else does it. Whatever, it's scheduling. It wasn't happening to him. But fires do happen. We've seen them ourselves.
But it's not that. It's not just that. But for the schooling, it's completely in French.
Yeah, not only that, but as soon as it becomes a firefighter. I mean, my parents have insurance on the house. I'm burning that shit down and make sure when he's on schedule, I'm gonna trap myself in the basement. He has to come get me.
I really hope Phil comes and
I'm
gets me now.
I'm gonna fake pass out, so he has to give me mouth to mouth. No, I remember the first time we explained something. Like, Phil, you don't have to give somebody mouth to mouth. Eh? He's like, not my actual mouth though. He's like, I'm gonna touch him, right?
He's actually not wrong though. He's not wrong.
He's not gonna have to give a person mouth to mouth. Comes down to it.
Well, if it comes down to it, yes, but by law, actually, this is a fun fact.
Okay.
If you give mouth to mouth, it's kind of it's not kind of, it's a fucked up law. And
is it for a civilian?
A civilian, yes.
But a firefighter is not a civilian.
Well, pardon me?
A firefighter is not a civilian.
No, sorry, not for a civilian. Sorry, I thought you meant like the person on the floor needing the assistance is a civilian. So,
well, what else would it be?
Okay, so if you have exactly.
No, but the person doing it is a firefighter.
Therefore they need the equipment. So I usually carry on me my little like respirator thing. Not the pump. The pump is for a different purpose. Now you can actually bust someone's lungs.
Okay, so they have to carry that on them at all times.
Mouth to mouth resuscitation. If you are a worker at a hospital, unless there's like literally none in sight, and like not even like a hallway away where someone can run and go get it, and then you can put it on while you're in the midst of doing it, you have to put on this mask. It's like this small little mask you wrap around the head, and there's a changeable filter in it. I always keep mine on me. Usually, I mean, it's at home somewhere. And you have to wrap it around the person's face if you're a government worker, because if you get them sick, they have the right to sue you, which is the most fucked up thing. I don't think it happens often. I think you'd be safe just to do it.
I don't even think that many people know the law that they can sue if that happens.
It's stupid. It's kind of like the law we were talking about.
So stop spraying the fucking law, dipshit.
Yeah, you dumbass.
I'm half cop. Like, what can I tell you?
It's true. His mom is a cop.
Yeah, he is demi-cop.
He is half cop.
But like,
he's a demi-cop.
He's late cop.
He's demi-cop.
It's like I'm...
You're light-skinned cop.
Was that book called Percy Jackson? I'm demi-god and demi-cop.
He just said that.
You just said that?
Yeah.
I said that.
I know. You've been saying demi-cop. I was bringing up the Percy Jackson thing.
I don't know, bro. If you're not full cop and you're half, you're just an op to me.
Yeah,
then,
you
bro.
ruined it.
There's no C. You're just an op.
No, it'd be a CP because then half of an O is a C now.
Okay, well,
I hate you so much. It would be a backwards C. You'd be like a DP. Because it's like half of a C. They cut the O in half and assume there's a line there because it's cut in half.
I can't even visualize that. That's fucking intense.
You just took 2 edibles.
Yeah, exactly.
So why can't you?
Okay, so we're talking about firefighters. What about Phil? I think Phil.
Should we all become firefighters?
Let's do it.
Except for Phil.
That'd be so funny, guys. You down?
No, I think Phil didn't
for the
realize.
Yucks, bro, for the yucks. 3 years of school for the yucks.
I like a joke. I like a good fucking joke every now and then.
We do it behind the scenes. You will never know. That's
what accent is that?
That was Canadian.
We would never know.
That was Nigerian fake Prince email.
That sounds like a Nigerian
fake Prince email.
Yeah.
That sounds like Nigerian Southern Ontario.
Marquis when it's shut downy. Grabba. That's my Toronto accent. Just the word grabba.
Beer con. That's my Toronto accent.
No, that's how they talk in Toronto. I'm not kidding. Marquis when it's shut downy. Grabba. Smoky. That's what they sound like. I swear to God. I am not kidding you. That's what they sound like in Toronto.
It's like, yes.
Bro, why are you doing that with your hair? You're all messing up the whole time. You look like you wouldn't get hired at a gas station, bro.
Bro, I'm tired. I told Zack today I'm gonna quit my fucking job, dude.
Maybe don't do that.
I don't want to. I probably won't, but like, Jesus, I'm tired as fuck. I don't give a shit what my hair looks like.
Bro, don't you work half days now?
Yeah, bro, but I'm still working with autistic children, you know?
Zack.
Like, it's still like a...
Zack,
I get it.
you know you need to do...
Yo, you went apple picking Friday.
Yeah, that was pretty lit.
Friday or yesterday?
Okay.
When are you going apple picking?
I'm not actually going apple picking.
When?
I'm not actually going apple picking. That was a joke because Drys was going apple picking with she's not gonna let's do this with one of his girls.
Wait, that was
I was made a joke. I was like, "Yo, Zack, we're going apple picking with them, right?" Like, cause we're gonna like cog block. It was like a joke.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What you actually wanted to go apple picking?
Yes.
But where you the place I went to though didn't let me pick any Spartans.
What?
Okay, so
they're probably not in.
What the hell's
No,
Spartans?
they are.
Apple?
But because they bring.
What the fuck's a Spartan?
Because we were like a big group and.
What is it?
It's an apple.
It's an apple. Jesus
Never
Christ!
heard of a Spartan.
You know the dark
Granny. Granny Smith apple. I heard like. Is Macintosh one?
Yes. That's
Macintosh.
That's the only one I picked. Fuck.
Those. I don't know many apples.
There's one called Empire, which I got a couple of.
Empire apple.
Empire,
which is smaller. That's why they call it the Big Apple.
Pink.
Because empires grow there. I don't know if that's a fact or not. Just don't fucking don't look that up. No, but I picked up more Macintoshes.
That's why they call these mics snowballs, because they were forged in the snow. Because empires are built here.
No, but okay, so I went with the group.
With the gang.
And I only went because I didn't know if my client's mother was going to show up, right? And like I don't want to put that burden on the teachers there, especially when they have their own kids to look after. You know what I mean? Like it's just so, and also I get paid for it, right? So I'm like, fuck it, like, let's do it. The mother happens to be there, so now I'm going. I already paid the ticket, and I'm getting
ticket?
It's only $11, but I also get reimbursed by the government.
Okay, and you get free apples.
Yeah.
How many apples did you get?
Well, you know, I gave a bunch to a homeless guy when I got back to Montreal.
Did he give you any apples?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I have 3 at home.
Prick over you. Only 3? You only picked 3 apples.
No, I picked the bag, but I gave a bunch to a homeless guy.
You guys who wants an apple?
Right now?
Yeah.
What kind of apples is it?
I think it's a regular ass apple.
I only eat Spartans, bro.
Okay,
I only eat
if
Spartan.
you know what a Spartan was, you'd be like, "Oh, that
Zack,
apple."
Zack,
you know?
Stop screaming, please.
Yo,
Sorry.
what's the yellow apple? Those are dope.
Oh, those are Asian apples, actually. Those are Asian pears or something.
That sounds a little racist.
No. Asian pears were a thing. I remember we used to go to Brian's house, and the only pears he had were Asian pears, and they were
what the
fucking
fuck?
massive.
Asian pears are a thing. It's like the pears that come in like a little sleeve, like a little like weird.
Yeah. It's like
they're Sammy fruits. They're called Asian pears. That's Sammy
Yo,
fruits.
Zach, do you remember that one time that David Osifo?
They're called Golden Delicious.
What, the yellow ones?
Yeah.
No, not the pears though. Look up Asian pear. That's a thing for sure.
Asian pears a thing for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a weird name for an apple. Golden Delicious. What a long
you're
name.
right.
Pear. Yeah, them things big though.
Yeah, they're kind of thicky though.
As soon as I say
like
something
it.
like somewhat racist, Zach's like, "You're a fucking racist." Let me look this up.
Wait, this happened once. It happened once today. It
It happened just now.
Yo, do you remember in elementary? I don't know if it was a grapefruit or an orange, but David Osifo brought this massive, like, I'm sure it was like that apple or orange was juicing like fucking crazy. It was massive. It walked out of his bag. It walked out of his lunch bag, bro. It walked out of his lunch bag.
But why do you open the lunch bag for him?
Dude, it peeled itself. And I swear to God, it was jacked. Only apple I've seen with a 6-pack.
Why do you remember this apple so
I don't
much?
know. I remember like bits
Also,
and
you're
pro-
a kid, man. It's probably like a regular size apple now.
No, I remember it was big because I had an apple for lunch that day and I was like, something's off. I was like, something's not adding up because I had a regular sized apple.
It's like dick comparisons, but in elementary school. You know what I mean? Like
We did that in elementary school.
Not us.
Oh,
There was
and-
a lot of kids. I remember there's lots of stories going around with the bathroom stalls.
Oh, bro, the bathroom stalls.
Oh, I don't want to talk
Bro.
about this now. I didn't know you guys actually did that in elementary school.
No, well, we
You guys meet out with each other. Shut up.
But you're fucking from
No,
the
I
fucking
didn't.
redneck.
Yes, you did.
Well, I made out with a girl that was half deaf.
Exactly.
What's the problem with that?
You're-
She was a nice woman.
Exactly.
Okay.
You made out with a kid in elementary school?
I mean, I was in
Why'd you
elementary
make
school too. Wait.
Whoa,
I was in elementary school too. What the fuck?
But
Exactly.
you knew you were gonna get older. I can't take credit for that. I heard that somewhere else too. I forget where I heard that, but I heard that somewhere else too.
Shut the fuck.
Yeah.
You stole that joke?
Yeah, I'm not taking credit for it. I said it right away. But I remember when I heard that joke, I'm like, I can't wait to use that. When's that gonna pop up? Dude, it's been months. It's been months
my
that just
God.
sit in the brain. And then Zach talks about kids in elementary goes when he's in elementary, and I was like, this is the time. This is what I've been training for.
Oh my god.
That's a good one, eh?
Yeah, it was
That's a
good.
good one.
That was really good.
I was in elementary school too.
What are we talking about?
But you knew you were gonna get older.
Are we talking about apples?
Huh?
And kids, apparently.
No. There's a couple kids who got sent away to different schools for showing their peepees and stuff like that in the stalls.
Oh, yeah. I never like.
Sent to different
There
schools.
was this one girl who she kind of like
Don't use
she
no
had a little
names.
peep show. You know, it happened.
Yeah. She used to invite kids. I remember that.
Yeah, exactly. Like she'd meet in the corner.
Yeah, I mean.
halfway through recess.
Yeah.
Oh,
bring,
you know
bring
what?
your snack pack.
Yeah.
You know
fact.
what? Nathan told me the same.
Don't use names though, but yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm saying Nathan.
Nathan, you
our friend.
School.
Nathan didn't go. Yeah, Nathan told me the same thing. Like happened at his elementary school, where this girl would do the same thing, and she'd be like, "Oh, let's play doctor. Also, I need 5 doctors on me, and I'm the patient.
Yeah, bro.
And all of you have to touch one boob."
Yeah, bro.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I'm
Yeah,
saying
it's
they get
weird.
it.
I was like gonna say.
I was never that way as a kid. I find it so strange. Like my mom was like, "Your no parts are no parts. Don't show 'em."
Did you guys ever do anything bad in elementary school?
Oh, I can't count.
You're gonna make it warm, you cocksucker.
I can't count.
Really? I never did any bad things.
I wasn't a terrible kid in elementary school, but I was a fucking stupid kid.
I got in trouble a
elementary
lot the early years.
No.
Like from kindergarten to like grade 4, I get in trouble a lot.
I only bad thing I ever
No,
did in
you
elementary
did some
school.
bad stuff. I remember with your brother. Didn't you guys get like? You guys did some bad shit.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about
you guys,
Brogan.
No, you did some bad.
Okay,
shit,
I'll tell you
though.
one story about Brogan. He'll actually laugh when he hears this.
Okay.
He got suspended, full-fledged suspended in elementary school, kindergarten, like 4 months into the school year.
So he's 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah, he got suspended from the school, had to find a new school in kindergarten because
So
he was
expelled.
too wild. Yeah, sorry, yeah, my bad. Yeah, he was expelled. Expulsion. Is that even I don't
Yes,
know.
it is. It's
Okay.
expelled.
Yeah, my bad. I just
Expulsion.
expulsion. No, I know in English what it is, but I'm just thinking because like in
Go
French.
on.
But yeah, for like doing some messed up shit, he used to like. purposely like put his finger on like the water fountain every single time someone would walk by. He would get everyone drenched. Like he would get the whole class drenched in water. The
whole class? Why'd they not move away?
Oh no!
Because they're all in line for the fucking water fountain, and he would just like spray them. and let's be real, the kids are having fun.
Locks the door. He just dead.
But what kid doesn't want to be sprayed with water at that age? Like,
yeah, he's like.
You know what I mean? You were like.
Only thing I did remember was this kid. I'm not gonna use any names.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. This one's terrible.
All I said was I did this kid.
Anyways, no, I never did any kids. That was you, fuck.
I didn't mean it like that. Okay?
I know.
Okay.
You were in elementary school. She was in elementary school too. You guys kissed. You guys were both the same.
Okay, continue your fucking story, twat.
Point is, you were gonna get older.
You call him a what now?
Yeah, what the fuck? You
Just
racist.
Use the TW word.
Okay, I'm just gonna be silent for the rest of the podcast.
Okay.
Anyways,
yeah, but go on.
He had, you remember that blue stuff that the teachers used to make things stick to walls?
Sticky
tack. There you go.
Tic tac, sticky tack. Give a dog a bone.
No. Anyways, yeah, he put it in my hair. I remember threatening him, like, "Don't you put it in my hair?" And like, I don't know what, like, that's how I remember it. But I was like, what, grade 3? So I don't know what I probably said. I was probably like, "No, don't do it. I'm gonna get mad." But in my head, I'm like, if this motherfucker wants to fucking play with me, then we gonna play. But I wish he knows going in what's gonna happen to him. That's how I thought it. That's in my head how it happened. But in my head, I don't know. He probably said something stupid when I was in grade 3. No, I was in grade 2 because we were still at the old building before we the school changed buildings. I was in grade 2.
Is the old building?
Yeah, I was in grade 2. I probably said nothing on the lines of what my head was thinking then.
Stop it.
No, I probably didn't say anything. I was probably like gun shy to say any words. Anyways, so he put it in my hair, and I was really fucking fast. I was a fast kid.
You're still fast.
Yeah, I'm saying this is pre-leg injury.
Like, this has been prime. Like, they
I was not in prime in grade 2. I still haven't reached my prime. Point is,
they actually thought Ben was a miracle child who had a special ability for speed.
Bro,
Ben's speed
I remember when I was in grade 2. The gym teacher asked me to stay in her class later. She got permission from the next, the next period's teacher for me to stay and play sports with the grade 6s so I can outrun the grade 6s. It was the weirdest thing ever, and it happened. I swear to fucking God. I still remember what exactly the gym. I still remember what game we were playing. It was a game where we had to it was essentially tag, but you have to only run in a straight line.
That's a weird fucking game.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were you
Not
talking
British
about?
Bulldog. Anyways, point is, so you put the shit in my hair,
yeah.
and I still don't know how this day, because I'm short now. You know those big, fucking FIB bins or
FBI?
No, it's not FBI.
Federal Bureau.
It's like the big
the big garbage bins.
Yeah.
But it's like FIB in here, where Quebec or something like that.
Yeah.
Or BFI or FIB.
Yeah, it was kind of like FIB. It's kind of like FBI kind of.
Yeah, but it's not FBI. Anyways, yeah, and I threw him in there as a grade 2er, and I got in so much shit. But to this day, I want to know how the fuck I got him in there. 'Cause I have no idea. Like, I put a struggling kid
Raw
in there.
adrenaline and rage.
So how much trouble did you get?
I don't know, but me and Steven sat on the lid of it.
Oh God.
It was tough. And I don't know what the fuck was in there. I couldn't see. I was shorter than the fucking top of it. So so I don't know how the fuck I got in there. And I don't know how I got on top because it was near a railing. So I used a railing.
The beginning of that story, I'm not going to name any names, by the way. The beginning of that story sounds kind of similar to the story that happened to you in high school with a certain someone in media class. Where it's like, don't do it. I think you're a pretty fair guy when it comes to stories like that, because you warned them, don't do it.
Oh,
don't do it, guy.
Okay, so that was a different one. That one, we were kind of being assholes when you were playing a video that he made, and it was a little bit embarrassing. And we played it, so I guess I'm at fault for that.
I love
it's
that
not
story.
bullying. It's not like I kept doing it. I'm not bullying. I'm not bullying.
My favorite story was when he's like there's a fucking sharpener, and he's like
well, I'll tell you about that.
So he should.
Hold on. So yeah, so I play the video, and he comes and he throws his hand in my fucking mouth and shoves me away. And we know who this guy is, right?
Yeah.
The cleanest guy, he never knows any little stench.
Okay, shut the fuck up, then.
Am I wrong?
Continue.
Am I wrong?
You don't have to kick him.
We're not denying anything.
If he didn't wash his hands before he made you food, would you eat the food?
No.
Exactly. He put those hands in my mouth.
I'd be suspect.
He put those hands in my mouth. I was like, I remember wiping my. No,
what do you taste like?
What?
What did he taste like?
Yeah, what did it taste like?
You know when you put the heat on in like something that hasn't had the heat on a long time, so like the burning of the dust? That's what it tasted like. No, I'm joking. Anyways, but it was not good. It was not good. So I walked over to his desk after, because that's he speed walked to his desk after, and I was like, no name, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to apologize. And I like whispered in his ear. I was like super intense, because this was it Sec 5 or Sec 4? Sec 5.
Like, are you confusing?
Sec 5.
No, you're confusing the Sharper story.
I'm not. This is not the Sharper story. I'm talking about when he put his hands on my mouth.
Oh.
And then I walked over to his desk because he was there.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to apologize to me. He's like, fuck that. I remember him saying, fuck that. And I was like, 1. And then he like side-eyed me, like, because he was looking straight at his computer screen, and he like gave me a side eye. I'm like, 2.
It wasn't that low, Ben.
It was pretty low.
No, you're like 1.
No one else heard me.
No, but you weren't whispering to me. You're like,
I was in his ear. 2. I was like, 1, side-eyed me. 2, and then he's like, hey, sorry, fuck. So I didn't do anything. He apologized. Fair enough. Now the Sharper story. Same kid. I got no ill will to know. I don't hold no grudges. We just chilling. We just chilling one day. He's doing work. I'm not doing work.
I'm doing your work.
Zach's doing my work. So we're there, and I'm like, yo. Well, for the sake of the story, we'll call him George. I'm like, yo, George, $100 if you can nail this sharpener into the garbage across the room. It's about 10 yards away. 10 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but if you actually just go look at 10 yards,
it was small too, anyways.
10 yards is a lot. Small garbage bag, small garbage bin, 10 yards. Yo, George, I'm gonna give you $100. Put $100 on the table. No idea why I had $100 at the time. Probably just like, why the fuck would I have $100? But I remember putting the 100. It was 520s, $100 on the table. George, $100. You nail this right now. He's like, okay, we're gonna do this. I'm about to make $100. So he picks up the sharpener.
Yeah.
The throw was so goddamn off. It was a solid 7 yards off. The throw,
No. He pelted the screen of a computer.
He whipped it so hard that he threw it at a computer screen, like a bunch of different lights, and then just off. And I pissed my fucking pants. And the best part was this girl was like, where's my sharpener? It wasn't his sharpener that he threw. It wasn't his sharpener. Where's my sharpener? And then George is George is like he's all quiet. He's like, fuck shit. One of the other best things he did do was that our teacher had a green suit. And he was letting people try it on. If that dude didn't go in that green suit butt naked, bro. Butt naked.
Why?
He went in that shit butt naked.
He took his underwear off too?
No, he had his underwear on, bro.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Are you? Because he came out with his clothes in his hand, and I was like, George, what the fuck? George, no! His chest hair is puffing out of it, bro. He's a hairy kid.
What do you think? Oh, I actually saw him on the bus the other day, George.
Yeah, what's it look like?
Chunkier.
Yeah,
really?
I heard he was chunky.
But not like as chunky. Yeah, but not as chunky as people would tell me, because people are like, oh, he's fat, and I'm like, that's kind of rude to say. First of all, and second of, but I was like, but no, he's not. It was weird. But he recognized me. I just didn't want to talk to him. I feel really bad. Like, he was definitely wanting to talk to me. But I remember this one time in summer school. Yes, I went to summer school. Yes, I'm not proud of it.
I failed summer school.
A lot of people went to summer school, Zach.
But it's okay. I'm good where I'm at now.
Yeah, I think it was prison.
Are you kidding?
It was pretty shit, though. I mean, Nathan was there, so that was cool. But
Okay, good. So continue the story.
yeah. Okay, so so George, my bad. So George, what was I saying? Oh yeah, he was in summer school. So George was sitting there, and he's like, "Oh, I know you're a big fan of Power Rangers." I'm like, "Not really, though." He's like, "Oh, but I love and he starts going off, like literally off on every single Power Ranger. Like, I know them, just like I'm not a huge Power Ranger fan, but I have the knowledge, I guess. I don't know. It's
someone in your family who was very into the Power Ranger toys, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone important in his family was really
important into almost all toys.
Right, his cat.
Yeah.
So George was like talking to me about that, and I was like, yeah, cool, whatever. And then something came up, and we started talking about Transformers, something that I'm kind of into, right? And he starts talking about Transformers G1, which is like stands for Generation 1. And then he starts placing offers and bids on my collection. He's like, wait, do you own any of them? I'm like, yeah, I own a a vintage Optimus.
And you actually do?
Yeah. I own a vintage Optimus, a vintage Soundwave, a vintage Starscream. He's like, no way. Now
They're all in box and stuff?
No.
Oh, they're not in box.
No, they're not. I was a kid. I like to put them up on my shelf when I was a kid. I wasn't a box collector. Anyway, that's not the point. I sound like a huge nerd now, but
it's too late. But
I guess that girl I'm talking to is not gonna hear this. She was like, "Oh, you have a podcast?" I'm like, "Yeah, my friend does a podcast. You want to hear it?" She's
bro,
like, yeah.
This is the real you though. She's got to hear it.
Nah, bro.
It's not her choice though.
Oh, I done goofed on this one. But
we can't help with this.
Anyway, yeah, no, but then he made like some crazy. Okay, so like an Optimus Prime, let's say, out of box. Metal smokestacks, whatever the fuck.
Zack just did a metal smokestack, bro, in the fucking back room.
Yes.
Goes for like a lot of money.
Okay,
and that's what I have.
What's a lot of money for that?
I don't know. Open, I don't know the exact price.
Just say inbox.
Inbox would be like $500, $600.
Oh fuck.
Okay. This guy puts
half that then.
A little bit less. It's gonna be less than half.
Oh, okay.
When you open something from the box, the rule is usually like 75% of it diminishes. 75% of the value diminishes.
75% of the value.
Yeah, that's usually the rule.
So it's 15% of the.
15% of what's
25%.
25%.
25% of what it's worth.
So if it's like $100,
in
like
box.
$25.
It'll be $25 out of box.
So $500. So it's basically 5 times that. So it's about $100.
Yeah, because like, if you think about it too, if you buy an action figure in store, right? Yeah. I know we're off topic a little bit, but if you buy an action figure in store and then you open it, it's worth already less because it's open.
Fair enough.
It's tainted, I guess, by someone who bought it. I mean, it's not really tainted, but
just go on.
Anyway, so this guy puts an offer on me for $25 for my whole collection.
Your whole collection, not even just the one.
I'm like, no, Danny, it's a little bit. Fuck, I did it again. I'm so sorry. It's so hard not to talk because I know with the conversation. I'm like,
do we even care at this point?
No, I don't care. Okay, so
he's our first viewer.
Holy fuck, that'd be hilarious.
We love you, bro.
So I'm like, George, no. I'm done with this podcast. Y'all finish it up yourselves.
Go ahead.
Oh, I hate this.
Did he buy all your toys or not?
No, he didn't. I was gonna sell a fucking $250 action figure to Daddy for fucking $25.
But you wish you had that $25 today, don't you?
But you hate this podcast.
But you wish you had that $25
episode.
He wishes he had that $25 right now, though.
No, I don't want it. I don't like this. I can't speak properly. I'm not good at this.
Yo, you know where you fucked up the most? You know where you
fucked up confidence before? I don't have confidence.
You know where you fucked up the most? Telling your potential love interest that you have a podcast.
It's not mine. It's his. I thought it would be okay. No,
it's
but
our podcast.
It's called Zack's.
It's at Zachary's podcast because it's one of my mics. It's not like it's like we all invested in this.
What'd you say? Because it's what? Because it's your basement?
It's my basement.
It's your equipment.
What's your mic?
What? You have 2? You have the stands?
Yeah, no, Zack, it's definitely your shit. Well, I paid for one of these stands.
This is just true. This is just something I bought to make a YouTube video with.
How'd it work out for you?
I hate this fucking podcast.
So you don't want to post it?
No, post it. I don't give a shit.
Definitely gotta post it.
I'm not.
You want to wrap this up?
Okay, so we're gonna wrap this up for this portion, and then I guess we're gonna end this episode. It's been 30.
That's good.
30.
Yeah, it's
whatever.
Good. People listen to that.
I'm sorry for
and I
name
guess,
dropping people, by the way.
I guess right now we're going to. Ben suggested that we watch some football. And we do like a football companion.
Well, like, because I'm definitely watching football, and they want to continue the podcast, so we can do like we'll just talk about it and crack jokes, random bullshit. But crack
wise.
I'll be into the game for sure. It's actually started already, so we gotta wrap this up.
Okay, so so thank you. Bye.
Thanks.